Hello everyone, the NAS Blast here, back with another Random Rankings episode, the Power Level series. This being episode 6, so if you didn't see the other 5 episodes, go check those out, so you can get a better idea of how we do things around here. But sum it up, I'm going to spin this wheel right here 15 times out of these 50 randomly assorted characters, and then I'll take those 15 characters and bring them on over to the Random Rankings Power Level tier list right here. And as you can see, I have a lot of characters already, and we're about to add a little bit more. So, without further ado, let's start spinning, boys. Who's first? Godzilla. Number 2, Joe Swanson, Family Guy, Clarence from the Big Les Show. Some people might not know who that is, but I'll fill you guys in on this character. He's a pretty interesting character, but we'll get to it later. Stuart Little, Spider-Man, another tough comic book character to rank, Beetlejuice, Cyborg, the Jersey Devil, just one of the cryptids. That is a cryptid. The Green M&M, oh boy. Oh mama. Number 10 is going to be Kratos. Beavis. We go from Kratos, one of the strongest characters, to Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. Wonder who would win. Sid the Sloth. Terry Crews. Rick Grimes. And the final spin will be a mosquito. Well, there you have it, boys. That is the list for episode 6. So I'm gonna go fetch these JPEGs, and I'll meet you on over at the tier list. Alright, boys, as you can see, we are back at the list, and I have the characters ready to go. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into these next 15 characters. First up, we got Terry Crews. Now, he is big and beefy, and he could probably kick my ass. I'd say he beat up George Lopez. He could probably beat up Dr. Phil for sure. Chucky, the Greasy Strangler, Rodney from Robots, Karen. Now, it's up to him versus Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay, I feel like, has a stronger anger and is more vicious. Whereas Terry Crews is stronger outright, but ah, man. I'm gonna put him above Gordon Ramsay. I feel like he could probably knock Gordon Ramsay out, but Gordon Ramsay does have a vicious side to him. He would tear and cut, whereas Terry Crews would just beat the shit out of him. So I think that's a good spot for him. Next up is Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. He is very, very low human tier, probably almost insect level. He always gets his ass kicked. I feel like he would go, man, even a gang of rats. I feel like a gang of rats would actually beat Beavis. Like, he'd, destroy a monster can, and, yeah, I mean, the brown recluse would definitely bite him, but I feel like he'd step on it, and he would definitely kill a hamster. But I think a gang of rats could actually defeat Beavis. Beavis is the lowest actual humanoid we have on the list. Congratulations, Beavis. Now we have Stuart Little, and I think a gang of rats would beat him too. I think Beavis would beat Stuart Little. I'm gonna move the Gushers down, now that we're getting more into, these types of characters. I think the Gushers are good, but I think they're pretty weak. A hamster could still defeat them, but they're an absolute garbage tier. Now we got a mosquito, and if you have a swarm of them, mosquitoes are technically the deadliest animal on the planet. They do kill the most amount of people, but I'm gonna say it's gonna go there. Under hamster. I think hamster would definitely beat it. Sid the Sloth, another dumbass character. Very weak, even though he is a sloth, and he's a prehistoric sloth. Now, prehistoric sloths were strong. Giant sloths, they were the apex predator on the planet at one point, on land. But this isn't that. I don't think he's a giant sloth. He's just like a normal dumbass sloth, but he's a little bit bigger. But sloths do have extremely sharp claws. Is he stronger than a brick, though? That's the real question. I think just because he has the sharp-ass claws that he will defeat Saul Goodman and Plank, Buzz Lightyear. But the brick, I don't know. Rudolph, I think, could definitely kick his brains in. This is actually the hardest thing I've ever had to decide on this entire tier list so far. Episode 6, and this is it. Is Sid the Sloth stronger than a brick? I'm gonna say sure. I'm gonna say sure. Yeah, I'll give it to him. Beetlejuice. He is a paranormal entity. I did see the movie and the sequel movie, so he's got a little immortality to him, and he is pretty freaky. I want to say he's decent. He's probably above all this, above Wario. He's probably on the same level as like Freddy Krueger, I would say, except he might be a little bit stronger, just because he does have like more abilities in the normal world, as long as you say like his, you know, name 3 times or whatever. But he's not handicapped by just being in the dream realm like Freddy Krueger. Spider-Man. I'm going with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man because that's the one I know the most, just because I saw the movies. He's pretty strong. Spidey senses, you know, extreme precision in his reflexes. Shoot webs out of his arms. Shooting straight ropes. Spider-Man is pretty strong, and he holds back. Mind you, he does. He's gonna go up here like Wolverine. I think he could beat General Grievous, but could he beat Wolverine? I'm gonna say that Wolverine and Spider-Man, I'm sure they fight a lot. I mean, there was a Spider-Man like game I had at one point where you fight Wolverine. But who's stronger? I don't think they ever outright say who's stronger. I mean, physically, Spider-Man can definitely lift more than Wolverine, but I think Wolverine just would beat him in a fight. Because no matter how much Spider-Man punches him, I mean, he's just gonna get back up. Unless he like rips him in half or something, if he can do that. Oh, Spider-Man. Especially Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man versus Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. I'm gonna say Wolverine, dude. It might be a little bit of bias because I do enjoy Wolverine more, but I just think like his webs ain't gonna do shit to Wolverine. He's got literal scissors for hands. Another comic book character, but on the opposite side. Not Marvel, but DC. Cyborg. From Teen Titans and other things. Cyborg is pretty strong, and I'd say probably stronger than Sub-Zero? Maybe. I don't know. Sub-Zero might be stronger. I think Cyborg is stronger than all these other characters in Tough Tier. The Thing from John Carpenter's movie. He-Man, a T-Rex, Harry Potter. I think he can beat all of those, but Sub-Zero, I think Sub-Zero's got it. If Cyborg wasn't a cyborg and was all machine, then I think he'd have a better chance. But Sub-Zero's gonna, I think freezing Cyborg's metal body will fuck up his human part pretty good. I think he still has frostbite. This is the Jersey Devil, a cryptid, and he's probably the stupidest looking cryptid too. When you think of Jersey Devil, you know, if you don't actually know what it's supposed to look like, you could probably imagine some pretty creepy things, some cool things, you know. But when you actually look up what it's supposed to look like, the Jersey Devil's fucking stupid looking. Like, how does that even, like, how does that scare you? I mean, it'd be freaky, I guess, but I'd be more scared of, like, a bear, you know, or, like, a rabid raccoon than this thing. It looks, like, top-heavy, too. Like, you could probably kick it over. I mean, it's obviously never killed anybody. I think it's probably the weakest cryptid there is. Maybe behind, like, a jackalope, if you consider that a cryptid. I think Dr. Phil could honestly take this thing. And a facehugger. I'll give it, okay, the Jersey Devil I think is maybe stronger than Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But that's about it. Like, everything else up here could probably mess it up pretty good. Facehugger. Steve-O. I think Steve-O could beat the shit out of this thing. He'd probably try to ride it around and treat it as like a prank. These last 6 are going to be a little bit more interesting though. Let's go ahead and get this one out the way. The green M&M. She is made of chocolate. I feel like the heat alone, just like moderate heat, could do some damage to her. She's gonna go in low human, probably, maybe even lower. I feel like she's like less durable than most of these things. I'm gonna put her right here next to Beavis. Like, Beavis could probably just eat her out in a way that, take that how you will. I don't know. You can take that multiple ways, but Beavis is on top of the green M&M girl. Now Kratos, I played some God of War. Mainly the original trilogy. I played a little bit of one of the newer ones where he's got a full-on beard and he's got a kid running around behind him. Kratos is pretty strong. I mean, alone just talking about the original 3 games, he beats pretty much all the gods, including Zeus, brutally. So he's definitely going to go in at least God tier, I would say. I mean, he's got more rage than the Hulk. I think he could probably beat the Hulk. I mean, he's beat creatures far stronger and larger than the Hulk, like Kronos. He might be, I mean, he defeats gods, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't exactly have any, like, god powers. He's just that guy, dude. He's just a menace. I think I'm gonna put him above Giorno. Yeah. I mean, he's just a dude. They got resurrected. He's a Spartan. But he's just brutal as fuck, dude. I know he's got a bunch of different weapons. But honestly, I don't think he has magical powers other than the shit that he just steals from other people. Yeah, Kratos is going to go right here. Top tier world threat. Now, Clarence. This is the epitome of a weak character. He is invincible. He can't die, but that is also a weakness to him. This is a character from a web series known as The Big Les Show, if you don't know about it or haven't heard of it. But this is Clarence. I'm not sure exactly what the hell he's made out of. He looks like a sour lemon, but he is extremely weak. His bones are very fragile, and his skin is just weak too. I mean, literally anything can tear it, rip it off. If he like just trips, he could break all the bones in his leg. But the thing is, he heals super fast, but he keeps the pain. The pain still remains from every injury he's ever taken, and it's like times 1,000. So he is just in eternal pain. Honestly gonna say he's pretty weak. I mean, even a mosquito, I'm pretty sure, could fuck him up. He literally can't do anything. He is just made of glass, pretty much. A glass cannon without the cannon. I might have to put Clarence in bottom tier, honestly. He could probably beat the Gushers in the crusty socks, but I think Clarence is going to be the first actual character to reach absolute garbage. Even Beavis up here could beat him, probably. Sorry, Clarence, but that's just the way it is. The way she goes. Next up, we got Joe Swanson from Family Guy. He is a cop, but he's also a paraplegic, but that doesn't stop him from having giant, massive, swole arms. And he's got a deep anger as well. I'm going to say he's probably up here in front of Dr. Phil, but he's definitely stronger than Peter Griffin. Well, he's a cop. He's got firearm training abilities. I'm going to say he's going to go right here under Gordon Ramsay. I think that's a good spot for him. And then Godzilla, giant-ass lizard, can shoot nukes out of its mouth. It's pretty dope. Godzilla's size alone is going to carry it. Or her. I think it's a her. World threat, honestly. Godzilla is a world threat, but I think Hulk could probably beat him. Godzilla's gonna go in world threat, shooting nuclear blasts out of its mouth. It's pretty wild. And last, but certainly not least, is my homeboy, Ricky Doodog Grimes. He's gonna go up here. I think he's definitely gonna go somewhere around here in decent tier. He doesn't have any superpowers. He's just a sheriff. He's just a sheriff from Atlanta in the zombie apocalypse. He's got good gun skills and good detective skills and just pure savagery. I mean, he does what it takes to survive in the zombie apocalypse. He would do things a lot of other characters would not do. So he's somewhere. I think John Wick could definitely beat him, even though I love Rick Grimes and I love him more than John Wick. Rick Grimes is my boy. John Wick would decimate him. The Punisher, Shane, he's pretty much Shane from The Walking Dead, but more skills, played by the same actor too. They're both very savage. I'd say they're around the same level, but Punisher probably just has a little bit more combat experience. Or maybe Charizard. Yeah, I like this. Charizard, I think, would actually beat Rick Grimes. Man, I'm looking at it now. I might have to drag him down a little bit. Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I'll put him down here, actually. This is... Oh, but Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow is like a master swordsman. Spyro's a dragon. Man, this is one character that kind of pains me because no matter where I want to put him, you know, no matter where he actually goes, I want to put him higher. He's definitely not going below Wario, dude. I'm not going to do that to him. I think he would, if he was in a situation where he was fighting Freddy Krueger, he'd probably come out on top. Beetlejuice, maybe? He's going above Ron McDonald. Maybe around Austin Powers level. Man, I really don't want to say Shrek could beat Rick Grimes in a fight. I really don't. And in Crash Bandicoot too. I'm going to put him above Shrek, but under Tony the Tiger. It hurts, but I think the Tiger would probably, like, even though Rick has his Colt Python, and it'd probably be a close fight. Definitely a close fight. And Crash Bandicoot and Spyro just got, you know, crazy video game cartoon character physics going for him too. That brings him up a little bit, but sorry, Ricky Grimes, you're decent tier. You're like upper decent tier, but that's as far as I can take you, man. Reasonably, that's as far as you go. I hate to see it, but yeah, it's true. It's true. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for episode 6. Here is the all the characters we got so far. We still got Thanos with the Gauntlet and Multiversal. And then all the way in the bottom, we got Clarence from the Big Les Show. And then everyone in between. It's looking good. I think this is coming along quite nicely, and I'm enjoying this series. I don't know if you guys are, but I think it's fun. That's gonna about do it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time for episode 7. Until then, I hope you have a nasty night, and I'll see ya. Peace out.